Hi, I'm Jamie from SciFi Vision. Thanks so much for talking to me. I appreciate it. Enjoying the show. So to start off, why don't you both tell me, what made you want to be a part of it? We'll just go Corey, then Lorraine.
You know, I I often play a lot of characters who are incredibly strong and high status and sort of in control. And it was really exciting to get a chance to play a character who is so is struggling so much, both in the shadow of his more successful wife and with raising his son who is sort of floundering. There was just such um, a rich space to work in with all that, with all these different relationships. And yeah, it was a really compelling read.
What about you, Lorraine?
And Regina Coronado and I worked on a series previously for ABC, and so I dare say she wrote it for me, and certainly wrote it with me in mind, and the space opened up where I was actually able to do it, and I've always loved Regina's writing, and so I think I might have said yes to her before even reading it in theory. But it was also such a terrifically complex character, and so many different wonderful layers to play. And she's it was so rich on the page, and I also knew the cast that she was bringing together, Corey and Elizabeth and Jessica, who I've fallen in love with, and so it was a perfect storm.
Right. And did you have any trouble connecting with anything with the character? I know, Corey, you said that he's obviously different than what you're used to playing, but did you have trouble connecting with that part of it?
No, not at all. This was everything about this production was easy. It was a really collaborative, um, uncomplicated, presence on set. We were talking about this before. It's almost entirely female-driven creative team and lead actors, um, and it's the way to work. I really, if I could for the rest of my career just work with women, I would do that because there's just so much nonsense that gets out of the way, yeah, and the writing was very true, even though this show is sort of there's a lot of sort of bonkers plot twists and really complicated relationships. There's a very truthful human element that runs through it, and Regina and Olivia Milch, who is also her co showrunner, really invested in these relationships and in the psychological reality at their core.
All right. Lorraine, did you find anything difficult, or did you kind of feel the same way? It went pretty well.
Oh gosh, it was lovely. Honestly, I've never felt like I wanted to give more on a project. I just wanted to please them, and I am not a people pleaser in the least, but I just wanted to make Olivia and Regina happy with what I was giving them, because what they had delivered to me was so rich, and the world that they created on and off the screen was so true and authentic and genuine and joyous. It was a terrifically joyous job. And they aren't all that way. But as a result, I kept checking in with them. Do you like it? Is that good enough? Do you want something else? Is there anything else you want me to do? I just wanted to give and give and give. So um, that's a lovely moment when that happens in the work.
Okay, great. Well, I enjoyed the show. So thank you so much, both of you. Have a good rest of your day.
Thanks, you too.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.